Hi, this is Sasha. Happy full moon in Pisces. It's a very watery, type, emotional, very heavy, dreamy sort of moon where you might be feeling those edges to actually dreams might be something that's very colorful at this point. And I'm just gonna look at the messages that are here now for this full moon and how we can reach these energies. So the first thing that comes up is Saturn, which Saturn is about this disciplinarian. So meaning that this full moon has a sense of rising above, so that might be something to look out for. You might feel for a time like all the responsibilities and the cares of day-to-day life don't they're kind of floating, and you don't really feel so connected to them, and you have this kind of detached view of things, and you're looking at the spiritual, the big picture feel of it. So this is a bit of caution because this involves getting down. There's a Virgo in the mix, right? So Virgo, with the opposite sign, the moon in Pisces, Virgo wants to get down and do things, especially since Mercury went direct, and Mercury rules Virgo as well. So with that, you have there's this urge to get on with things, but at the same time, there is this sort of feeling of seeing the big picture, being the dreamer, which is good to recollect before going out and doing things and get. So this moon is like a bit of extra bit of Mercury of what we had before the reflection period, Mercury retrograde. So what also comes up is Uranus, and Uranus is about the insights, the flashes, inspiration, ideas. So it's a good moon to also feel, especially through the form of dreams and the spiritual dimension. You'll feel connected to the inspiration, the flow of the greater whole, what goes into the the purpose, the bigger purpose of the world. So you feel this interconnectedness, and because of that, you'll be receiving these insights, and these insights will help in taking next steps forward. So pay attention to those dreams that you have, dreams as in literal dreams, but also the dreams in your head, daydreaming, the things, the bigger dreams in your life that you have put on hold for it. So it's a good time to reflect on that. And also there's Mercury retrograde, which is further time for reflection. So it's a good moon to to lay low and gather your inner resources, gather your spiritual strength. Any spiritual strength comes from looking at your responsibility, your part to play in the big picture of life, and what is really that you can is it that you can offer that will contribute to the most idealistic and biggest picture vision. So it's a good moon to help with those dreams and expanding your dreams, exploring your dreams. And so where it comes to connecting to like the steps to take, what can help here is looking at the connections around you. So your tribe, who you surround yourself with, they the Piscean attitude is one of big picture. So it's allowing you to connect more closely, to build connections, and in a way that links you to your soul family. So true connections of soul, deep connections, and these are like you can, even in your current connections, you can find a greater depth in them in this time. So it's a good time for rising just above difficulties and looking beyond into the spiritual meaning of things, and into how you can move forward from here with what you have right now. And the other part of this is the heart chakra card. So looking at your heart chakra, the image that you give out, because the first part, well, a little more than the first part of this year, the rest of this year so far has been about building up to now, because we went through, really the landscape is a portal, but then we had the Mercury retrograde, and so we now really about to to take all of those visions, dreams, and do some magical with it. And now is a good time to recollect your identity, your image, look at how you would like to present yourself, especially as you have made changes in the past, and also in planning on steps. Now, there's not only a full moon in Pisces, but there's the sun in Virgo. The sun in Virgo, it would encourage us to make a plan and follow steps, and so that we can write it down what we need to do and have an idea of where we might be going. It's a good time to reevaluate. Again, Mercury retrograde came up because we're still also in that shadow period, so we're not fully on in you know the go mode, probably just like one goal, and that we're getting there, but it's still a good time to use this moon to gather, reflect, and sit with where you are right now, and the emotions you're feeling, and then what that's telling you that you need to do as well for the big picture. There may be difficult situations that this moon brings up around your responsibilities in life, your spiritual responsibilities in different ways that you may have overlooked. So it's really a good time to reflect on your overall purpose, the higher purpose, and path. So that was a general forecast, a general insight into the energies now. Basically, it's about really tapping into your emotional will, spiritual will, and connecting to a bigger vision, so that you can take it and you can merge with that and take it forward as you start to implement more of your dreams into reality in the next few months, as the year comes to, well, I wouldn't talk about that yet, but in the next few months, and turning those dreams into reality. It's a time to refresh your your big vision and your expansive, your your willingness to serve. This is a time of connecting to service, Virgo and Pisces. Service in a big picture way, in the idyllic, um, romantic, spiritual sense, And then also the Virgo 7 in a very practical, hands-on, day-to-day getting the job done. So with those two opposites, they help you to connect deeply to the reality of your potential and purpose. So have a great full moon from me, and if you like more insight, if you like more support on your part, you can check out the readings on our website /niala.com, and especially life path reading is a really good value for what you get. You get a lot of insights, and you also get one-on-one time to talk through the reading and ask questions about it. So check that out on sashniala.com, and have a great full moon. Until next time, very soon.